Your screen is about to be drowning in projectiles, and not a single game on this list costs more than $5. These are the top 10 indie bullet hell games under $5. Pure chaos, dirt cheap. Let's go. Kicking off at number 10, UBERMOSH, 49 cents. Not $4.99, 49 cents. That's the price of entry to one of the most concentrated bursts of chaos on all of Steam. UBERMOSH drops you into a cyberpunk mosh pit, overflowing with guns and bullets, and hands you a sword. Yeah, you're slicing projectiles out of the air like some kind of discount samurai. Every single second is do or die. You're slashing, shooting, dodging. It never, ever lets up. Players call it a masterclass in hardcore arcade action, right up there with Hotline Miami and classic twin-stick shooters. And each run, 90 seconds. That's it. No story, no setup, just raw, undiluted gameplay distilled into the purest possible form. Easy to learn, brutally hard to master, and with an 87% positive rating from nearly 6,000 reviews, this is the real deal. You've spent more money on a gumball. Seriously, go. Coming in at number 9, Astro Prospector. Now here's a weird one. It's an incremental game, think idle clicker, fused with bullet hell combat. And the resource you're mining? Coffee. Space coffee. You're fighting an evil mega corporation called Space Corp, upgrading your ship, and dodging increasingly absurd waves of projectiles, all to return Astro Coffee to humanity. The loop is dangerously addictive. You mine, you upgrade your skill tree, you survive 21 days, and then you try to break the entire universe. It's not a pure bullet hell in the traditional sense, but the combat absolutely is. Weaving between intricate bullet patterns while your ship grows more and more ridiculous with each upgrade cycle. The visuals are clean, the music is immersive, and the vibes are surprisingly cozy for a game about corporate warfare in space. One player's only complaint, and I'm quoting here, "This makes me want to drink coffee non-stop and I can't be doing that." It's already landing in people's top 3 incremental games of all time. $4.99 and worth every cent. Number 8, Desktop Survivors 98. This one breaks the fourth wall and then sets it on fire. The dungeon, your actual desktop. The hero, your cursor. You're literally dragging your mouse across your own computer, battling relentless waves of enemies styled entirely after Windows 98. And it is absurdly faithful to that aesthetic. Every icon, every window, every attack animation feels ripped straight from 1998. It's a roguelike dungeon crawler at its core. You explore rooms, collect weapons, discover upgrade combinations that turn your cursor into a desktop deity. And when the enemies stack up and your screen erupts into pixel chaos, your taskbar has never looked so dangerous. Players are calling it a hidden gem, a 9.5 out of 10, and it doubles as the best boredom buster on Steam. You can close it with a single click and pick it right back up. It borrows from the survivor-like genre, but trust me, when your desktop is wall-to-wall with projectiles, it feels like pure bullet hell. $4.99. Your wallpaper will never feel safe again. At number 7, Duelists of Eden. This is where the list takes a sharp turn. Forget AI enemies, forget waves, you're fighting real people. Duelists of Eden is a real-time deck builder with online PvP and rollback netcode, which means tight, responsive matches with no excuses. You build a deck, step into the arena, and the screen immediately floods with projectiles. Your card choices determine your attacks, your defenses, your entire strategy, but none of it matters if you can't dodge. And you will need to dodge. It's not a traditional bullet hell, but the moment-to-moment gameplay is all about weaving through dense curtains of projectiles while trying to overwhelm your opponent with your own. That's the beauty of it. You're both the bullet hell and the one trying to survive it. 90% positive from over 800 reviews, with a competitive community that takes this very seriously. $4.99 for a PvP bullet hell deck builder with rollback. That's an absurd amount of game for the price. Number 6, Cat Bait. Okay, hear me out. Cute pixel graphics, adorable helper cats, charming art style that looks like it belongs on a cozy gaming channel, And then the screen fills with enemies and you're dodging for your life. Cat bait has you controlling the bait, not the cats, as you weave through swarms of enemies while your feline companions unleash their unique abilities around you. The pixel art is genuinely charming, and the moment-to-moment gameplay is that perfect sweet spot of light and frantic. It's easy to pick up for short sessions, but the difficulty scales in ways that'll catch you off guard. Don't let the wholesome exterior fool you. This is still a game about survival, and those cute cats are your only lifeline when things get chaotic. 90% positive, still in early access, meaning more content is coming, and it's a fantastic entry point if you want bullet hell energy without the visual migraine. $4.99. Your heart and your reflexes will both be tested. At number 5, Windowkill. This might be the most creative concept on the entire list. It's a twin-stick shooter, but the game window itself is constantly shrinking around you. You shoot the edges of the window to push it across your monitor. Enemies spawn in their own windows. Boss fights happen across multiple windows. Your entire screen becomes the arena. Let that sink in. You're not just fighting enemies, you're fighting the application itself. The window closes in, you shoot it back open, you dodge projectiles, you slam into an enemy's window and take them down, and the whole time your play space is shifting around your desktop like some kind of unhinged operating system nightmare. 91% positive from over 3,000 reviews. Multiple characters, real boss encounters, and way more depth than the gimmick suggests. Players love it, and once you experience what it feels like to have your game window chasing you across the screen, you'll understand why. $4.99. Your monitor was not prepared for this. Number 4, Boneraiser Minions. If Vampire Survivors is the king of the survivor-like genre, and spoiler, it is, then Boneraiser Minions is the necromancer lurking just behind the throne, raising an undead army of its own. You're not dodging bullets here, you're raising the dead. Heroes come to slay you, you collect their bones, you summon minions, and your undead horde clashes with wave after wave of crusaders in gorgeous gothic chaos. It's an auto-battler roguelite with survivor-like DNA, and it borrows from bullet hell in the sense that the screen becomes an absolute war zone of particle effects and projectiles from both sides. Players with 65 hours logged say they keep coming back, from a one-person dev team for $5. Let that ratio sink in. Tower defense elements, unique characters, meta upgrades, a card game baked into the experience. It does its own thing, and players call it the best of the entire Vampire Survivors wave. 92% positive from nearly 5,000 reviews. $5 for a necromancy addiction. Hard to argue with that. At number 3, Mirage Feathers. Maybe one day I won't have to fight when I fly. That's the tagline. And it sets the tone for something unexpectedly beautiful. This is a classic arcade-style bullet hell. Screens overflowing with intricate projectile patterns, pixel-perfect dodging, and that old-school rhythm of memorization and reflex that defined the golden age of shooters. But it's wrapped in stunning 2.5D visuals that make every bullet pattern look like deadly art. There's a full story mode and an endless mode for when the story isn't enough. And trust me, it won't be enough. One player logged 53 hours chasing the maximum score until the game literally told them to touch grass. The game told them. That's how deep this rabbit hole goes. 93% positive from over 2,000 reviews. If you want pure, distilled, old-school bullet hell with modern polish and a visual spectacle that earns every frame, this is the one. $4.99, absolute steal. Number 2, The Binding of Isaac. $2.49. This is a legend. Edmund Macmillan's roguelike masterpiece, originally made in Flash and still incredible to this day. Every room is a gauntlet of projectiles. Every boss fight is a tense, sweaty dance of dodging and shooting. The sheer volume of items, enemies, room layouts, and secrets means no two runs ever feel remotely the same. Players call Edmund Macmillan the absolute greatest when it comes to roguelikes, and this is the game that proved it. 48,000 reviews, 93% positive. It's a roguelike at its core, but the moment-to-moment gameplay is all bullet hell. Tight rooms, dense projectile patterns, and reflexes that have to be razor sharp. One player bought it expecting a lesser version of what came later, and was blown away by how much content and fun is packed in here. At $250 right now with the sale, this is gaming history at a price that's almost disrespectful. If you haven't played it, what are you doing? Close this video, go buy it, then come back. And at number 1, Vampire Survivors. Was there ever any doubt? 247,000 reviews, 97% positive. That's not a rating, that's a cultural event. Here's the wild part. You don't even aim. You move with one stick and the game handles the rest. And yet somehow, people are losing hundreds of hours without blinking. The secret? Vampire Survivors nails the one feeling most games completely forget. The feeling of becoming absolutely, catastrophically unstoppable. You start every run weak, fragile, barely surviving. Then weapons stack. Synergies kick in. The screen fills with so many projectiles and effects that, and I quote, "This game is not for epileptic people. You become the bullet hell." That's the tagline, and it's not an exaggeration. Thousands of enemies melt under cascading waves of gothic destruction, and you're standing in the middle of it all like a walking apocalypse. It spawned an entire genre. It redefined what $5 can buy you on Steam. Every run is just one more run, and that's the most dangerous sentence in gaming. $4.99. Your screen will never recover, and neither will your free time. That's the list. 10 games, all under $5, all guaranteed to fill your screen with beautiful, chaotic death. Links are down in the description if any of these caught your eye. Drop a like if you found something new, and subscribe if you want more lists like this. See you in the next one.